What's going on, everybody? This is Patty from KHTS, and we are joined live with Cardon Ellis from Unipest Pest Control. Cardon, it's been a while, my friend. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing good. I'm hyped up because you are the man when it comes to pest control, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Cardon. I need some more. I need some more knowledge.
Okay,
you need to educate me, my man.
Okay.
So we got organic pesticides, and
Okay.
I've seen them at the store, but you got to tell me, what are they and what exactly do they do differently?
Okay. So the question is, what are organic pesticides and what do they do differently?
Yeah. And like, how do they work? Like, do they
Okay.
really work though?
Okay. Do they really work though? That's kind of like the true nature of the question.
Very much.
Okay. So organic pesticides, well, I mean, they're pretty much that. Okay. They're any kind of product designed to help control or abate a pest population that is derived organically from nature without any kind of synthesizing from human beings, right?
Right.
And the real question is, do they work? Okay. Because, there is kind of this frustration. All of us want to be as eco-friendly as possible. We all want clean air. We want clean water, so on and so forth. So we want to use the absolutely least potent thing necessary to get a job done. But we also need that job done.
Exactly.
So there's kind of like this classic push and pull and a give and take between will it work or not, right? Well, the good news is with pest control, you oftentimes really can get the best of both worlds because Mother Nature is a very good resource to turn to for how to control pest populations. And you think, well, how is that possible? Well, think about it. Plants have been having to repel and survive pest infestations for millennia. In fact, some of the best synthesized man-made pesticides aren't just, these horrible petroleum-based, smelly, oil-based, horrible, fogged things from crop dusters over people's houses. They're actually plant enzymes from chrysanthemum flowers.
Oh, wow.
That have been replicated. Yeah, because you talk to any of your gardener friends, and most gardeners that are really, hardcore green thumbs have known for years, if you want to try and keep pests out of your garden, plant chrysanthemums around the outside of the garden. So even amongst the synthesized, quote, man-made pesticides, oftentimes they're not just these, blanket solvents like the kinds you clean your gun or degrease your engine with.
Yeah.
They're usually replicated, what are called synthetic pyrethroids. They're super effective. If salt were to have a toxicity rating, most of these would actually have a lower toxicity rating than table salt.
Oh, wow.
Okay. They're very effective. When used properly by a licensed individual, they're super eco-friendly. You have to be careful with, large amounts of them, just like anything else. I mean, you can't put too much salt on your meal or else you end up giving yourself kidney damage or something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Some type of bodily stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, they're super effective. So the organic ones that are actually straight up from nature, those are things like geranium oil, peppermint oil, lots of different kinds of essential oils from different kinds of plants that we have in nature. And in terms of their efficacy, they do work. Oftentimes, they'll give you 2 or 3 days of relief, and sometimes that's all you need to make it till the next monthly service. They have to be used a little bit more frequently, but they're far, quote, safer in many people's eyes for the environment and so on and so forth. However, what people also have to remember is sometimes organic isn't always the way to go in a situation, and women understand this really well that have experience with makeup. Some people that are allergic to certain natural enzymes will have a very severe and bad reaction to organic makeups.
Interesting.
They'll swell up like the Nutty Professor because there's something in the organic makeup that just boom, their skin didn't like, and next thing you know, they got a free lip injection. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all swollen. And in that case, that woman is going to want to use man-made synthesized makeups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, right.
A lot of actors will also sometimes have different dermal reactions to the types of foundations and makeups that they have to use underneath the hot Hollywood lights or in television studios, right? So same thing goes with pest control. Whenever we can, we love using the organic pesticides because they smell so good.
Right.
Oh, dude, they smell awesome. You walk away. Orange oil, oh my gosh. You smell good. Exactly. After you use orange oil, right? But there's times when it may not be the best solution. So you want to use one of the more eco-friendly man-made products.
Yeah. And you know, what's interesting is just from my own personal, from what my personal views on this, I've seen my mom would have like in her garden, she'll have like certain plants, like, or peppermint, or just sprinkle a little bit of garlic, or just like some type of like, home remedy, for like, just to keep like, pests or like rats or raccoons or whatever away. And it works just by putting like a smell of a certain, and clearly like garlic, peppermint. Yeah. It's like from a flower. So like it's the same thing.
Nasal irritants are extremely effective. In fact, one of the most popular deterrents for raccoons and possums, and actually even bunny rabbits, is actually almost completely organic. It's putrescent egg whites.
Really?
It's literally egg whites that have been left to basically rot industrially.
So like rotten eggs.
It smells horrible.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the most heinous smell. But it really is super effective on a lot of these animals because, for example, a rat has a 64 times better sense of smell than a dog does.
Oh,
which
wow.
is
That's
already
bad.
exponentially
Yeah.
better than humans. So if you think that this putrescent egg white formula that you're spraying on a lawn to get rid of the rabbits or the raccoons smells to you.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine what it smells like to them.
That's true. So like, so then it's a little more beneficial to have like just the organic pesticides that are like have a smelling deterrent are a little more, because obviously if my dogs go smelling something, they're going to, they'll keep them away. It's not going to harm them. They'll keep them away, but also keeps, the ones that we're trying to keep away too.
Yeah. So this is a really long way of answering your initial question of what are organic pesticides and do they work?
Yeah.
I would say 50% of the product coming out of my spray nozzle is organic.
That's good.
Like whether or not the person requested it.
Right.
And that's simply just because Mother Nature is a great resource to turn to in keeping certain pest populations away.
Interesting.
Coyote urine, which is used to keep some really destructive animals away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about it. It doesn't get more natural than that, than collecting coyote urine.
This is true. It is natural. It's from it's from an animal, a living being. That's organic to me. And we did go the roundabout way, but I believe that actually worked because that really went into depths of just what exactly they, organic pesticides are and how they work. And you definitely cleared up a lot of questions I even had about like organic pesticides. And I've seen stuff that like my mom has done and I never really questioned it, but I was like, that's interesting. But now it's like, it's the idea, the light bulb is going in my head, is turning on. I'm like, I'm connecting it. Like that makes sense. And Cardon, I want to thank you so much. I know I've kept you long enough on, practically.
Yeah. What's your beef, dude? What's your problem? Got to get out of here.
Got to get out. I know.
Taking me hostage. I'm blinking twice. I feel uncomfortable. Help me. No,
I know you're a busy man, and I know you had to explain to me for 5 minutes.
You're on Main Street. Somebody.
I know you're a busy man, Cardon. What can I say? But I thank you so much for explaining to me just based on how organic pesticides are and if they're effective, which clearly they are. And ladies and gentlemen, if you need need any help with pest control or any pest control advice, please look up Cardon Ellis. He's at Unipest Pest Control, and he can be found at www.unipest.com for all your pest control needs. This is Patty from KHTS signing off. Mr. Cardon Ellis, till next time, thank you so much.
See ya.